Hey everybody, welcome back to the SheffnSethcast. We're your host, Sheff.
And I'm Seth.
And his name's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's got 4 letters and 1 syllable, and I guess it kind of just threw me out. I didn't know where you're starting at. So here we are.
Alright, here we are. The audio sounds a little different. We're recording in Seth's feng shui instead of Callum's.
Feng shui is French for bedroom.
And yeah.
Look it up.
This episode, we're talking about nerd stuff again. But beforehand, I want to tell Seth I'm making some modifications soon to my body. So I'm dyeing my hair.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
color?
What
are we talking?
Me and my sister were talking about it, and there was 3 colors on the table. They're still not a definitive, but we're leaning towards one. The beard is being untouched no matter what. It's just the top of my head.
Okay.
Either bleach blonde.
Oh man, I can't even imagine that.
Orange.
That's just like crappy bleach blonde. But anyway, continue.
Or
you're gonna look like Carrot Top.
Or like a cyan blue.
Really? What is making you do this?
Fuck it. That's really all it's come down to. I'm growing my hair out this time anyway, so. Yeah.
Blue.
You think blue?
I think our viewers on TikTok Live, Devin,
likes blue. Blue? Yeah. It'll probably be a lighter blue.
Like a sky blue?
Not that light. Like that shirt. Or that's a Walmart bag.
A Walmart blue.
Like a Walmart bag blue.
I think that's a vest. Yeah.
Walmart vest blue.
Common color.
Yep.
Wait, why though? Okay, I need more.
Literally, that's it. Just like she just dyed her hair orange, and she's like, "I got some extra."
That's not a body modification though.
I'm also getting my ear pierced, and I'm saving up for a tattoo.
Okay, what's the tattoo of?
It's I'm starting my Zelda sleeve.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get either the sword or the shield on my forearm.
Okay.
So
who's doing it?
I don't know. Actually, no, I do know.
I'll do it.
No, you don't. No, you won't. Right. Also, Tara might do a rupee on my leg.
A what?
A rupee. That's the currency in Zelda.
Oh, of course.
This is the topic of the episode's nerd stuff, so why not?
Yeah, you're gonna hit me with a question.
Okay. There it is.
I'm ready for it. Let's go.
I didn't think of a question.
The preparedness is...
We didn't prepare. We just said we're talking about nerd stuff.
You said you were going to ask me a question, and now you're letting the viewers down.
Okay.
Everyone's leaving the live.
Wait, okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So, when you used to play games as a kid, you obviously, you were more lean towards and allowed to play, the more, kid-friendly stuff, like Mario, Animal Crossing.
Yes.
So, being with that, what... We're not doing console wars because that's ridiculous. What system would you prefer? If in front of you right now was the newest Xbox, the newest Switch, and the newest PlayStation, which one would you go with?
Whatever one's going to be obsolete the soonest, because that seems to be my tendency. I always buy... So whenever I buy a game system, I'm super excited about it. Because like you said, I grew up in a house where we didn't really focus on video games. So, if I wanted a video game or I wanted a system, I'd have to buy it myself. But it'd take me so long to get the money that I would finally be like, okay, it's time to go get a PlayStation 2, right? And then the day that I get the PlayStation 2, the day the PS3, baby.
The day he bought his PS2, I bought my PS5.
This was last week. No, I bought an Xbox One, and I was so excited about it. I was like, finally, because this is also when I kind of had my first apartment, and I was like, I finally have Wi-Fi, I can actually enjoy it a little bit. So I bought the Xbox One, and they announced the next one after that. Was that Series S or Series X?
Well, you can't even be blamed for that because the Xbox One had 4 different variants.
Whereas
the PS4 was just PS4 Slim and Pro.
So okay, yeah, I always got the one that was about to go out of style. So I guess if I had to choose one that's in style now, I will say that I like Xbox's exclusives.
PlayStation has good exclusives.
They have good exclusives, and I'd say they have a bigger variety.
But
I love Halo.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Left 4 Dead. We don't play Left 4 Dead.
I have played it before, and I didn't mind it. This is a beer stick, by the way. This is for the live. But, yeah, I'd probably go with the Xbox. And I find that their interface for their home is more user-friendly as well.
Oh, yeah. Because the voice to activate stuff on Xbox works so much better than PlayStation. With Xbox, you could be like, Xbox, open YouTube, Pornhub, and Animal Crossing. And all three are on screen at once. With PlayStation, you're like, play Crash Bandicoot. And it's like, Gears of War 6? And you're like, no!
They're pretty similar.
The family recording of your granddad's funeral? No!
Oh, why would I want that?
Here it goes.
How do you even have that?
Hey, I didn't like that.
I uploaded it to YouTube for you.
Don't!
No!
That's what I got. Never mind.
That's enough.
You're gonna knock over my so my daddy's soda, but it's
You're gonna knock over my dad.
stop running. I will say, as someone who I like Xbox and stuff, but like as far as as long as you've known me, I've had like every PlayStation.
Yeah.
And right now
You've had every system.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Have
you had an Xbox One?
No, I want one though. Strictly because of the backwards compatibility for the older Halos.
I'm winning.
And the Left 4 Dead. You don't have an Xbox One.
I did.
I have, as of right now, I have the original Nintendo, an Atari, PS3, PS5, Nintendo Switch, laptop. I have a Game Boy somewhere, but not like the SP flip-up one, like the old one that the light's not strong enough to see what you're doing, so it's really fun.
the purple white one. That one was awesome.
It was, but that's what I have right now. And I will say, I've had so many Nintendo Switches. I've had this one for like 3 months now.
I used to actually. Okay, so people that don't know, Nick used to live with me.
Yeah,
and I actually started getting annoyed with how much you would switch systems. Because you would be so set, like, I want to switch so bad. And then you'd get a Switch, and I'd be able to play your Switch with you, and you got the Zelda Call of the Wild.
Or Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. And I loved that game. And you'd have the Switch for like a month. You're like, nah, PlayStation 4.
Well, because
you've had like 5 Switches, and every time you get a Switch, I get hooked, and then you sell it right as I'm like.
This is my last one because now I have every system I want. I have
That's
the
what
5,
you say every time. You break
listen,
my heart.
I have the 5. I have the VR. I have the 3. Like I couldn't possibly give it away for anything else. What?
Hi, Dad.
To who?
Us.
Oh, hello,
son.
I have the Switch now, and the thing with the Switch is you have to think Switch has an issue. It's a Nintendo console. And I have nothing against
hate it.
No, I have nothing against Nintendo, but it's when you think of Nintendo, you think of Zelda, Mario, and Metroid. But they allow so much shovelware, which is like I could hop on my laptop, jump on Unity, make a game in 15 minutes and send it to Nintendo, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we'll put it on the shop for $2." So when you're looking at the games trying to find something new to buy, because personally I prefer to digitally get games over discs, especially with the Switch.
Makes more sense nowadays.
Yeah, and the Switch, it's not even like discs; it's like DS cartridges.
You have a disc? What were you in the war?
Dumbass.
Only people in the war.
You even remember your mom's name?
It's Martha, you idiot.
But
bet you had a disc.
But it's like, yeah. So I prefer digital, but you try to go on the Nintendo eShop, and you'll see 3 Zelda games, and then it'll be like, My Big House of Fun, level 3, buy it for $15, and it'll be like a 20-minute game, and then you'll go back on the shop, and it'll be like, Big Shovel Boys digging at the funeral for $10. It sucks. I like to hop on PlayStation and go to the store where it's like God of War and Uncharted and The Last of Us and names that I know. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get you.
Nintendo's always been bad about that, especially when they had the Wii Shop.
Okay, so here's a little bit of a rabbit trail off of just nerdy game stuff. Do you feel like seasons affect what you play?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, explain. Elaborate on that.
So, like...
Also, Devin on the live wants to be your friend on Switch.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that works on there.
Moving on.
You'll have to snap...
Moving on!
Okay. But...
You make me sick.
I definitely believe that. Because I find, for some reason, whenever it's like rainy out and kind of muggy.
Yep.
I don't know why.
So we're talking like
season, like fall.
late summer.
Yeah, late summer, early fall.
Okay.
I always find myself drawing back to Dying Light because for some reason I just enjoy seeing that type of weather outside and playing that type of game, or like Dead Island or something. Mm-hmm. And like the winter, I find myself flocking towards more adventure games because a lot of times in winter, things happen that cause you to stay home, whether roads are closed or whatever, so you have more time for it. Whereas the summer is when I flock more towards like, I mean, I play a lot of Call of Duty Zombies. Yep. But during the summer, I play a ton of it because it's like something you can get in, it's quick, it's over. So like Breath of the Wild would be a winter game for me. Mm-hmm. Like I hop
something
in that,
you can put time into.
Yeah, like I have a file now. I had to start over because I have everything. But like now it's because it's not winter and I do have other obligations and stuff. It is just something I've started a new file, but I jump in and maybe can play for 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And that's not really a game that you can only put 15 minutes at a time into. Yeah.
I'm kind of similar. Seasons definitely do affect how I play because I'm not a huge video game person in general. Like if we didn't record Sheff and Seth, I would be not playing video games nearly as much. Just because it's hard for me to put aside time for it, but if I do put aside time, it's usually devoted to that. So
yeah, we got to record some episodes, speaking of which.
I will say, though, when I get sucked in hard. Oh, yeah. And I do find a lot of time because I just, like, binge. And that usually does happen in the winter because, like you said, you don't have as much stuff to do outside. Like, you're kind of locked in. I will say fall, I am always sucked into Madden. Yeah. In the fall because of football season. You know, I watch football and I'm like, man, I really want to play some Madden right now. And it's super fun, but it definitely comes and goes. Like, I can't, I'm not one of those, I'm not good at Madden. Like, I wouldn't be able to play online with people because I just don't have that skill. Like, I have it set to, like, where it, like, gives you suggested play calls and stuff like that. And, like, I have my own character, but, you know, it's... it's like if I play beginner, I beat the crap out of every single team I play. But if I set it to pro, which is a weird step, it is beginning and pro. There's no middleman. Where's D1?
That's how. What game is it? Oh, it's
Madden.
No, no, not that. There's a game I play all the time, and it's like the first difficulty is I think it's put on beginner. And then the very next jump is veteran. I don't remember what game. It's a game I have downloaded right now, so I'll just have to look at my... Oh, Back 4 Blood. It's like a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead. Yeah. And you get to pick your difficulty before you go into your story mode. And this is the list of difficulties. It goes rookie, veteran, hardcore, nightmare.
That's a good set.
So it's like, rookie, you fly through it and you're like... This is nothing. And then you look at the difficulties and the next available option.
The next one should be called, I've done this once or twice.
Yeah, not like, well, you beat the game on the easiest difficulty. You ever wanted to cough up your sphincter? It's a long difficulty name. Yeah, dude, it's hard.
Jeez. So, yeah, Madden is definitely like that for me because, like, I'll go from... beating the crap out of a team like 70-0 and then put it on pro, and then I get my butt kicked. Every throw is an interception. I'm like, what the heck, man? What is this? What's going on here?
I'll have to order some stuff to do it. It's all cheap. I've looked into it. But I have the best football game ever made.
I know what is it the one where you can like beat the crap out of
No, not Blitz. That game's expensive.
Blitzes?
Yeah.
That's old.
It is old, but that's a game that like a lot of people like love. Last time I saw it, it could have changed, but last time I saw it, the cheapest price I could find it for PS3, which is the only system I have that it'll run on, was like $120.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
Who?
Look at it's shit like that because like Mario Sunshine, you know which one that is? The one where he's got like the water jetpack?
Mm-hmm.
I have that on the Switch. And I got it with a 3-pack that came with Galaxy and 64.
Yeah.
Only cost me $45. But if you get Mario Sunshine itself for the GameCube, it's $160.
Oh my gosh, people are crazy, man.
But I have the best football game known to man.
Okay.
It's College Football 2003 on the original Xbox. And I have to buy an RCA to HDMI converter so we can get it on the capture card to record some.
Dude.
But it's rough, dude. I won't put the camera of us in it when we do that, but I've been playing it a lot lately again, actually, for whatever reason. And it's so ridiculous. Like, sometimes you'll go to tackle someone, and you'll just kind of go right through them. Or, like, you know at the end of the play where everyone stands up and they're kind of, like, chest out walking around? You'll see players, like
9 players.
Yeah, you'll see them just, like, walk through each other. Like, they're not even another obstacle.
Dude,
it's so funny.
My favorite game for football used to be Madden 2005, and I would play as the Giants. And it had a lot of those similar issues. Like, cut to them running down the field, and they'd, like, run through someone. Or they'd, like, run out of the stadium.
Yeah, way out!
Into the bleachers. And they're just, like, the camera's still on the bleachers.
It's like you'll see them, and they'll kind of act like they're running into each other, but you'll see, like, someone's shoulder go through someone's head.
Or if they do actually bump, they're like...
Yeah.
They, like, jump back.
There's been times where I've passed the ball, and it just, like, goes through the person that's supposed to catch it, and I'm like, well, that was a good play.
I love the old, like, Madden version where they would catch the ball, and, like, the camera would freeze time, and, like, if it was an interception, and then turn
like, spin.
180 and then play. I don't know why, but that was always kind of comical to me.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're having a good day. It's the end of the episode. Seth, anything to add?
Have a good day, Madden!